Having the original coaches back is amazing, actually. I think that between CeeLo and Christina's little break and Blake and I being around the whole time, we needed each other because we have this camaraderie. Because the show was basically launched with these four people sitting in the chairs. The original chemistry of the coaches can't ever be replaced. It can be different, but it can't ever be the same. But the nice thing is that now that they're back, they have the fresh perspective of having been gone, and we kind of need the change because we've been doing it the longest. Blake and I have been, throughout this entire process, we've been doing every season. So it's nice, and there's a camaraderie amongst the four of us that's really special, but also kind of reinvigorated by the fact that they've been gone, and it makes us happy to see them again, and it's stronger than it's ever been. So I'm really happy. I mean, we're all really happy. I mean, you're going to see when you see the show, it's notably lighter and even more fun than it's ever been. Well, when you have four different people, you're going to have four different personalities that are interacting in different ways. And I think that with CeeLo and Christina, Blake and myself, the biggest thing is CeeLo is inappropriate, and he makes you laugh and says things that in your ear that make you hysterical. Christina kind of just doesn't let us all get away with anything, which is great, because we do need to get the smackdown sometimes. The reason why we actually did it is because of the integrity of the show. I mean, I wouldn't want to be part of some lame, corny, stupid show, and it's nice that The Voice was something that we could gravitate towards guilt-free, because it was this really cool concept that we really thought, that we believed in, and then, as it started to develop and we started understanding more about the show, we fell in love with it. And so we're just really lucky that it wound up being something awesome. There was more talent this year, I think, than any other season. And what's cool about that is that I actually believe that maybe this is me being too idealistic, but maybe it has something to do with the fact that the positivity of the show and the talent on the show, and seeing people like Danielle Bradbury win The Voice, 16-year-old girl, never performed in her life. Like, all the things that are happening are making kids, or any adults alike, kind of realize maybe something about themselves and saying, maybe I can sing. I think people coach by personality. I don't know, we don't sit at home and strategize and figure out, oh my God, what should I do differently this season, and what could I improve upon? So we lead by example, and we inject our own personal brand of personality and style, or whatever, whoever we are, into our coaching. But we don't make a plan in that way. I think Blake coaches a certain way because he's Blake, and so on and so forth. So we just show up and try to do what we can do. They love watching us mess around with each other, the four of us up there having fun. The energy is infectious and contagious. When we're having fun shooting the show, that's when we know it's going to be great for the television.